UNESCO's World Heritage Committee will meet next month to discuss which new sites should get a place on its prestigious list and which ones should be removed.
7 face being added to the UN body's danger list, and 2 could be delisted entirely as both human action and natural disasters threaten the character of these special places.
The Pyramids of Giza, one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world and also one of more than 1,100 places, granted the status of World Heritage Sites by UNESCO, UN Educational, Scientific and Culture Organization's World Heritage Committee. The World Heritage List includes both natural and cultural sites that are judged to have outstanding value of the whole humanity. From the immense Great Wall of China to the lush green paradise of the Royal Botanic Gardens, cue the prestigious accolade assigned to nations that these treasures must be cared for, preserved for future generations. After the COVID-19 pandemic canceled its 2020 meeting, the World Heritage Committee is scheduled to meet in China next month to judge which new sites should be added to the list. However, the session will also discuss current World Heritage Sites considered to be under threat. In a report released last week, UNESCO recommended that 7 should be included on its so-called danger list, which details places facing conditions which could ruin the very reasons they were originally awarded the status. This can include both man-made problems like war and overdevelopment or natural disasters that have altered the character of the site. UNESCO has also proposed that 2 sites are removed from the World Heritage List completely. This is a very unusual step and it's incredibly rare for 2 sites to face this action at single session.
Delisting actually should never occur, because the duty is given to us, meaning the whole international community, meaning you and me, everybody on this planet, that we need to preserve those sites, which are so unique, so special. They have outstanding universal value. So we need to transmit them to the generations which come after us. Now, if we propose delisting, it's really a very radical step.
The sites facing delisting are serious game reserve in Tanzania due to a dam being built on land, and in the UK, Liverpool's maritime mercantile city. The city became the British Empire's major port in the 18th and the 19th century, and grand buildings constructed at the time reflect that. But UNESCO has raised concern about redevelopment of the docklands, saying modern buildings have spoiled its character.
We don't want to block development, but it really needs to be aligned with the listing of the site, and that apparently failed to align that in Liverpool, despite the dialogue we had with the city over the years, and that is very regretfully for me.
Potentially facing spot on the list of World Heritage in danger, the Great Barrier Reef. The UNESCO report says there is no possible doubt the network of colorful corals of Australia's northeast coast is facing a certain danger. But the move has caused upset in Australia, with government officials rejecting the UN body's conclusion. In a press conference last week, Environment Minister Susan Lee said the decision had been made without due process. The other 6 sites under consideration for the danger list are Venice and its lagoon, which is being damaged from over-tourism, the volcanoes of Kamchatka in Russia, Budapest, including the banks of the Danube, the Buda Cattle Quarter, and undersea venue, the natural and cultural heritage of the Orchid region in Albania and North Macedonia, the W. Arli Panjari complex in West Africa, and Kathmandu Valley in Nepal. Inclusion on the danger list a step towards complete removal, but the UNESCO proposal are just that, proposals. It will be down to the committee itself to decide whether any of these sites should be given danger list status or worse, delisted entirely. The session will be chaired from Suzhou, China, and will take place online from 16 to 31st July.